Hi, sustainability warriors, and welcome back to the Green Pod, where we discuss about climate solutions and whatnot. We host guests, organizations that are actually doing something to solve the climate problem right now. So today on this episode, we're going to be focusing on the role of environmental ambassadors on our environment and creating a more sustainable guest. So today we are joined with an interesting guest. They are going to introduce their name and tell us what they do. Hi, how are you?
Hi, thank you so much, Michelle. My name is Eric Mashario,
Mhm.
a final year, final semester student here, doing business information and tech. Now, being so passionate about youth leadership and young people engagement, I'm so honored to serve at this university as a Minister Environment in 25, 2026, as well as the Director of Security at the Student Council. And it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Thank you so much. So, as Mr. Environment, how is it? How is the feeling? What does it entail to be Mr. Environment?
Mr. Environment, it goes just beyond wearing a crown of recognition. Mr. Environment comes with responsibilities, and in order for you to fit in the task, you must be willing to take all this responsibility. You know, all people think it's just a simple thing of wearing the sachet, then you are noticeable, but nah, it's about responsibility and half responsibilities. Yeah.
Tough responsibilities in it.
Tough responsibilities, hakuna responsibilities inakuanga rahisi. It's just the consistency in our responsibilities. Otherwise, if they are not consistent, that is where responsibilities start becoming tough,
Okay.
according to my thinking.
Okay, anyway. So, what are these responsibilities that come with being Mr. Environment?
Well, as the Mr. Environment, you are the face of the club and you're also the face of the environment. So that means where you go, whenever you go, how you interact with the people, you must be able to advocate for sustainability, to advocate for a greener environment. As a Mr. Environment now we serve at a PR office, which entails the Mr. and the Mrs. Environment. So as a PR office, we're in charge of selected projects here in campus, such as maybe the cleanups. You have seen us organizing cleanups, tree plantings. We're also in charge of coming up with merchandise ideas for the club. You have seen people with their branded Volcano t-shirts. Yeah, that fall on our docket. And the Mr. Environment, we are in charge of external communication for the club. So that means that any information that is coming to the club or going outside should pass through us. Yep.
Okay. So, what are some of these practical ways in which you can say you impact the community in your role and whatnot?
Very important. Yeah, very important. You mentioned the practical is now at my time in the Mr. Environment, I've really worked to ensure that it's not all about the theory fact, but it involves the practical work because that is all that matters. So at the PR office where I serve as the Mr. Environment, I don't keep it very shy. I want it to be a bit broad. So at the PR office where I serve, we are in charge of organizing cleanups at the events. And recently, the last cleanup was, I guess, early January at the campus. And it was a club where student came, staff came, we had some staffs, the faculty, yeah, to come and try to make a difference at the environment. We are also planning to organize another cleanup, but off campus. Most of our cleanups have been in campus. Yeah, we have done tree planting. We have planted a lot of trees at the Elsom Park and also at the greenhouse. Yeah, we are just focusing on the small steps that makes a difference because that is what leadership is all about. Yeah.
Okay. You talk so passionately about this role as Mr. Environment.
I'm very passionate. Very. Sana.
Okay. What inspired you to go for this role?
Well, most people tell me that I got the passion from the campus, but I'd like to differ from that because you see, when I was growing up, my mother used to scold me a lot when I used to draw papers everywhere. And I agree with that passion to make sure that where I am is clean. So when I came here to campus, I had a chance of using the Mr. Environment to transform my childhood lesson into a bigger nation. And yeah, here we are. Yeah,
Okay, here we are. Here you are.
here I am.
Yeah, so are there any challenges that come with these, and what are the challenges that come with doing this environment?
Challenge vishaikosa kweli.
Amazing.
Well, challenges vilikosa. We have a lot of challenge. The first challenge that I have faced in this journey as a Mr. Environment is the very major problem that is happening right now is being able to change our mentality, to change the mentality of my fellow youth people, whereby my fellow youths think that they have this mentality that if something is not affecting them directly, then it does not need immediate actions. In which sense, maybe someone will throw a paper there, and because it's not affecting them directly, so you cannot do something against it. But I want to correct that by saying that someone said that most of the people who destroy our environment are not actually the actual people who suffer the consequences. This is a generation that suffers. So, in as much as you are doing something, you are being inconsiderate about the generation that is coming after you. That is the first challenge. So I feel like as young people, we are not supposed to do something just because it's affecting us right away, but rather do it considering someone who is behind you. Yeah. The second challenge that I've been facing is lack of funds, I'll say, because at the PR office, sometimes we do have bigger projects. Like, for instance, I've told you that you're planning to do a cleanup, an off campus cleanup. Now, we need things such as the sacks, we need transport for our comrades, we need maybe lunch for people. Yeah, and without all these funds, it becomes impossible to carry out these activities. You see? Yeah, and the last challenge that I am facing, this is on a personal basis. As I mentioned earlier, I'm the Mr. Environment and most of the director of security at the student council. So, and I'm also a student. Yeah, and I also have a social life. So balancing these responsibilities with my personal, with my social life, it's challenging a bit. So it needs proper timing. So I should organize my schedule very well. Yeah. Yeah.
So you seem to time management is a really critical skill to have.
Very. Naweza kosa kuorganize time ilale njama mzee. Kosa sana haya kupika.
Manze, si rahisi, si rahisi. Yeah, so do you think that there are some of the things that should be addressed or can be addressed to make your work easier or to get to a greater reach?
Now,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to understand from this question is maybe what I'd like to say on how maybe we should move forward to make maybe our work easier, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Uh, I have addressed some of these in the challenges, but let me repeat them so that isikike vizuri. Eh? So these challenges zote they are coming just because of our ignorance. Yeah, ignorance is very dangerous. Yeah? And if our forefathers and our ancestors took very good care of this environment, you could be seeing the benefits of which some of them we are seeing, right? So in as much as sisi ni watu young, future bado iko mbali, but it's here. I think there's a need for us to take good care of this environment so that hata watoto wetu na generations zingine zikikuja, they'll have something to pinga nayo. Unafuata? Yeah, so accountability in everything they do. Si lazima ukikula smoky tupe karatasi hapo nje. Actually, my friends, they know it that when I'm around, hakuna mtu anafaa kurusha karatasi hivi. Mimi ni tabia mbaya, guys. Only I'm cool on my own to feel like, yeah, so see this bit. Yeah, just small steps that have huge difference. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a young person,
Very
come to
young.
think of it.
Very young.
Can you encourage your fellow youth on some of the ways in which they can use to promote environmental sustainability.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, at one, one thing I'd like to say is that I am emphasizing it so much that small action are the ones that lead to a huge difference, guys. So, kitu ndogo tu kama not throwing a paper away, a smoky paper away, a mayai paper away, that is a small action that might lead to a very huge difference. So, guys, be accountable in everywhere you go, yeah. I'm sure kuna mtu anaweza taka kukaa mahali pachafu, so usichafulie mwingine mahali ambapo wewe unaweza taka kukaa ikiwa chafu. So guys, accountability in everything that you do. Just an encouragement, guys. I've been having this habit that whenever I have a bad day, I always plan at 3 days. So I'd also recommend it to you that kuwa na bash hata hiyo mshele kwa tu na bash, lazima uende upige sherehe. Pana hata mti wazee. Yeah. Small actions. Yeah.
Yeah. And there, nitapanda mti. My birthday is coming up, guys. My birthday is coming up.
Tree.
Yeah, I'll definitely plant a tree on my birthday. Courtesy of Mr. Environment. Sijui kama atakuwa, but anyway.
Atakuwa. Nitakuwa.
Okay. Sawa. So there's something that a lot of people have been using, that is social media. Do you think that it is an effective tool when it comes to environmental sustainability?
Yeah, and I will start by acknowledging how social media has been impactful and very helpful when it comes to environmental engagement in environmental education, guys. And so, what you really notice about me is that I'm really emphasizing about the small steps that brings a difference. So, something such as engaging in an environmental podcast, something such as sharing an environmental related post or a meme with your status, something such as involving yourself in a sustainability advocacy discussion, very helpful. Those are small things that hata wewe ukipost kuna mtu ajui, kama saa siku ya mazingira ikifika, post hata kitu, kuna mtu ajui siku ya mazingira na alikuwa ameplan kulala, and you would have enlightened that person. He plants a tree, courtesy of you. Unaona, wewe umefanya bahati yenu ame execute, unaona. So I feel like whatever tools that we have, our WhatsApp, TikTok, whatever we do, let us maximize using these tools to spread this sustainability and advocacy in everything we do. Tukienda clean up Michelle post, tukifanya nini post, unaona. Acha tu we reach out to many people that we are doing something and they can also be part of that thing. Yeah.
So later nimesema tukuwe limited na zile vitu zenye tunafanya, so we can, all of us can make an impact.
We can make an impact.
However small it is.
Yeah, sure. Small action, which leads to a bigger impact.
Okay. So asante sana for honoring our invite and coming over and sharing the insights. So maybe kuna zile projects zenye unafanya and events that you're planning to attend or to host. Maybe you can tell your people and invite them over for those events.
Yes. Niko kwa raundi yangu ya mwisho ya kumaliza hii race ya Mr. Environment, guys. So most of the projects and events ni ile the kanye, but we have an upcoming clinic conference here at Africa Nazarene University, guys. So clinic it is a global sustainability event that brings together the students, faculty, and donors and organizations to come together. It matters or to discuss matters to do with the environmental, maybe sustainability, and how we can achieve a better future in this world. So, guys, it will be happening from the 9th to the 15th March here at Africa Nazarene University. And we will also be having the crowning of our next Mr. and Mrs. Environment. So, if you're around, this is something sport that you cannot afford to miss, something that can make an impact to our environment. So, kama uko na time, jifikisha hapa Nazarene. Yeah, let us share this moment together. Hata usikose.
So you've heard from Mr. Environment And I'm going invite guys for Green Week and all that. Chopo oko, guys. But anyway, that is all from Mr. Environment on today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed and you've learned. If you have any questions in regards to anything that has been discussed here, make sure to comment on the comments and we will respond to you in time and adequately. So thank you so much once again for tuning in to this episode. Make sure to watch all our episodes at the Green Pod. Thank you guys. Bye.